It's yeah, it is stressful indeed. So you can't really concentrate on games and stuff like this because you always focus on stuff like this.
All right. Hopefully this is better. You guys, as always, please let us know. We try to do the stream as best as we can. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. Not everything works perfectly here, but I think maybe now it's better a little bit. Hopefully. Life versus Fly now. Twisted Meadows and Ancient Isles being vetoed. So Echo Isles is still in the pool. Wow. How can Life leave Echo Isles in the pool? That's crazy.
I don't know. Totally no idea why he does it. And it's really interesting. Moon and Remind both think that Life is really good against Orc. I kind of disagreed with them, but usually they should know, right? But I mean, the stats, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah, they're not too good. He's been grinding out a lot of games Live. Can he convert this into offline performance? I remember one game against Focus at WCA versus China, WCA China versus Korea Clan War. There he was really playing extremely well, especially that game on Terranos where he won without a Demon Hunter. That was crazy. But now, first series was good. He won obviously against Hawk, but it was a little shaky in between, losing on Terranos that time. His Demon Hunter, despite having a TP. Maybe lag, I don't know, but he certainly wasn't supposed to lose that hero. Now going up against Orc, though. The pros say Life is really good in this matchup. I think it was Ruda who told me last time, GCS Fall, that he thinks Life is the best Knight vs Orc player in the world. I think that's what he said. Gonna ask him later. Ruda, who still refuses to go on stream. We would love to interview him a little, talk to him. But he's pretty shy, man. Doesn't want to be on camera. He told me yesterday that he may want to start streaming, get a better PC and start streaming. But, well, if he does, I guess he won't be using a webcam. So, one borrow tech, most likely gonna be coming up soon. How's the creep route gonna go here? I mean, there's nothing you can do to prevent the level 2 on the Demon Hunter early. One of the reasons why Night Elves like this map. Early game, it's pretty damn good for Night Elf. Late game, though, so hard to find a good position to fight in with so many wide open areas everywhere. Fly's Blade Master has been pretty underpimped the entire series against Hadbin, against Moon.
Yeah, that's also something a lot of players said here. The items weren't good for Fly.
Is the microphone not working?
I don't think so. Otherwise they would complain, but I think it's just this one. They said the items were bad for Fly, or for both players in the series, and so they always take a look on the Blade Master, which I think is not the most important thing in Orc vs Night Elf, it's the TC's inventory.
Yeah, true. Those 7 seconds of invul, though, that can make the difference if you get to kill a hero or not. But against Moon, it was very relevant with him playing Dryad so much. Maybe not so much, of course, on Turtle Rock, where the TC carried like crazy. One Moonwell tech by Life is going to be very fast indeed. And well, the first claws have been obtained.
So Demon Hunter can't really find him Life again, being pretty aggressive. Good finds here, good attack speed and a little more agility. So, how fast is the tech compared to Fly? Oh, it's faster than Fly's tech.
One Moonwell really quick. Of course, also has its downsides. If you go up against 2 Borrow Grunt Aggression, that just doesn't happen anymore.
Okay, Blade Master not level 2, got a Slippers of Fragility, man, +9 in the early game. This time he gets his beloved Pimp Blade Master, looking good for him. First circlet for him as well. Demon Hunter, as you said, still has his Town Portal. Here's the Engine of Wonder, so there's not gonna be a trap in the main base. And yeah, this is definitely a Chinese player qualifying, but of course a lot of people want Fly to win because then it's not another Night Elf, it is the only surviving Orc in this tournament would do it. And of course, one of the big favorites here together with 1-2-0. I think those two were really, really the stars going into this tournament.
Alright, we're playing Ring Around the Rosie here. Is he gonna wake up the creeps for some ensnares? This is a really strong Blade Master, by the way. This is a super strong level 1 Blade Master. Another Slippers would add to his power. And no. Not so fortunate.
A little more HP is never wrong, so you can trade a little better against, like if there's a miss or something. Both have level 2 now. Evasion and Critical Strike are available. What's going on here? The Beastmaster is harassing. Oh, a little more European play by Life. Going with the Beastmaster only. The Bouncer is keeping the Beastmaster from entering the base. And also the Demon Hunter. So there's not much damage against the constructions, but he gets that grunt with fairly with ease. Demon Hunter is low though. Blade Master Fly trying to chop him down to force the town portal to keep his Beastry alive. But it's gonna be close up. Not even Fly doing a great job protecting this. So he lost the grunt, yeah, but it goes in the cost of a town portal, and the most important thing is he kept Beastry and Lodge alive.
Yeah, and it can be a little tough to creep on AZ, so losing a grunt does matter. For example, creeping the natural now is certainly not going to be doable, I say that, and he's going to creep the natural? No, okay. He goes over to the Merc camp, can maybe lure out the creeps and then isolate the Renegade, but Night Elf also gets to creep here, does his appearance, Blade Master not nearby, and this time he will be gathering experience, Life will, unlike Moon, on his Demon Hunter.
That's right. I totally disagree with Moon's choice here. Remind did it as well, so he's like the only one, it's his style to do so. TC is coming, and Flute of Accuracy, meh. I wonder how many Berserkers does Fly get usually? Do you know that? I mean, Focus really goes for like 2 or 3, maxing it. Okay, there it is. He likes them as well. Oh, the Blade Master, a little in trouble here, but no reveal.
Thinking about re-engaging here. Oh, that's kind of an expensive loss. However, will not be lost thanks to the Scroll of Speed. Can he catch up? Not really. Demon Hunter doesn't have Boots of Speed, so chasing down those units is quite a bit harder than it would be otherwise. But still, Moon kind of dictating the tempo, which is very unusual. Life, excuse me, before the Master Training. Ensnare is going to be done soon, and he's finding camps on the opposite side of the map. No TP, of course, but he does have 2 staffs, so those heroes really should not be in danger.
I agree. And, oh, Fly taking the shop here. This is usually a spot designed for the second hero of the Orcs. TC will not get that here. I like the choice of Life to venture that far out on the map. So if, like, he loses the fight, he still has a good amount of stuff to kill on his side of the map, like the shop, the Murlocs, etc, etc. TC level 2, got the first heal scroll, and Blade Master closing in on level 3.
Alright, he's got Spirit Link, he's got Ensnare now, but it looks like he's still playing this passively, going for creeping. That surprises me. I was absolutely expecting more aggression. Move over to your opponent's side. If you can find some kills, great. If you don't, just creep his merchant. But no. He wants to get the Merc camp support. He finds... Oh boy. This Blade Master is crazy.
And the second Berserker, man, the damage in this army is stacking up greatly. Okay. So it's funny that the Blade Master doesn't roam around at all. Sticks with his army, creeps the bigger spots. Okay, now Tinker is there. But the inventory for Life doesn't look good at all.
He's gonna change that now, probably. Oh, Ancient of War pick off, and he's gonna steal the natural. He's playing this so passively. Surprises me a lot. But he is getting very good experience. This will be level 3 for the TC. If he gets to finish the camp, this Blade Master is gonna execute someone.
And he definitely will with the Potion of Invulnerability. 15 seconds. Oh, nice ensnare by the creeps against him. Maybe a potential pickup for Fly. Once that fight, I don't really know if I agree here. The position is not that great, but there are not too many raiders. And everything is hurt here. The Walker might die in 3 units. Oh, the heal scroll forced into that. 250 gold gone for Fly, but he saves his entire army, and that was big.
Next Shockwave coming in, only level 1 of course, but more and more Ensnares mean more and more kills. Life taking an early fight here. He doesn't have infinite Cyclone, but he does have enough for the Blade Master. So far the Orc has lost nothing. Is this gonna change now? Or does Fly actually want to re-engage?
So far it's the perfect timing for Fly to get out there everything is hurt, but he didn't lose anything. He invested the heal scroll, yeah, now a few selves, but that's it. And he killed a good amount of talents, keeping the number low, 43 food for life only. And the rubber band didn't really hit him, which usually is the case in the fight. If you overstay, you're welcome. So far, Fly is doing an almost perfect job, I think. Except the grunt loss may be there, but it was on purpose.
Okie dokie. TC will hit level 3. He can go for his own natural now. Mana potion would be very, very welcome. The demon is level 3. Important. Something that Moon had a hard time achieving a lot of the time. He's got an invul now though. Heal scroll would also be a nice pickup. And now we do have a decent number of talents. It's gonna be a lot of Cyclone, and he's looking for the creep check at the gold mine again. Going for the demon hunter right away. Of course, invul is popped, but there's a counter invul to this. Was that a waste of the big invul? Possibly. Level 3 for the TC, no mana anymore. However, more and more end snares going towards the talents. Early heal scroll from the Night Elf side surprises me. And Blade Master still hacking and slaying away, but now the invul is finally over. Cyclone can come in again. And there we go. He's going for the talent one after the other. The Berserker's grunts, Cyclone up in the back, and Fly will decide to retreat. Oh, that's good disenchant. Getting rid of those Cyclones. He's gonna... This is his first loss, only the grunt, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And once again, he disengages without too many losses. TC is still there. Oh, he's forced back into the fight somehow. 3 units hurt, no heal scroll anymore. Can he reach though? Nice micro by Fly with those saves. Unbelievable control.
Alright, Demon Hunter staffed back. Without him, it's not so easy to chase, but he's staffing right back in again. And this is where Orc can get in trouble. They want some time now. Clarity up, heal self up. This is where the Night Elf can keep on pressuring. Oh, it's around, right? He's surrounding the Blade Master, but this guy packs a punch, but maybe not enough of a punch, as he will actually die. And the Demon Hunter is the victor of that battle. Heal potion gets him back to good health, and this is looking like the turnaround. Out of nowhere, basically, with that hero kill from the surround. Fly now in all sorts of trouble, starting to lose units left, right, and center, and the Night Elf can just press on or go for another hero kill. What's going on this game? More hero kills for the Night Elf than for the Orc and the TC. There's no way he gets out of this. He has a heal scroll, but how is that supposed to save him? Raiders falling one after the other. This is quite the surprise to me. Or can he actually run away and somehow come back into this game?
There's no Blade Master still. He doesn't get it from the tavern. He has 1,000 gold but doesn't use it for the buyback. Don't really know why. Everything is hurt, and there's still so many talents. The Demon Hunter is almost full HP, and this does not look good at all. Oh, heal scroll finally used on the TC. He waited a long time to heal up on that, and maybe the Raiders fight a few talents here. Maybe it's a turnaround. He's fighting this without the Blade Master.
He found so many kills on those talents. I think he has no more Cyclone, but also not a lot of health to go around those usually so beefy Orcus. He needs heal cells and heal scrolls, and quick. Demon Hunter, no boots of speed. Now he could really use them. But the Quill Beast is the one to be chasing here with the Frenzy. Pretty fast. Blade Master, no buyback from the tavern. That really surprised me. Look at the gold on the Orc. 1,000. But he's just letting him finish like this.
Yeah, but he's in trouble now. I pointed this out earlier with my mouse, but you didn't follow up on that, unfortunately. The 2 burrows here. I mean, they're nice if you defend the push, but this was so easy to take out for life. And now Fly is supply stuck at 44, and he can still go. He could go up at 60 if he wants to, but there's no 5th Moonwell, so he won't do it. But still, this is not the army that you want to fight as an Orc with that, and he needs way more time to get the burrows back up and then start production again with his 400 gold that he has. Blade Master's back, heal scroll, invo potion, has to swap it over, of course. How much damage can he do this time?
Alright, here we go again. Demon Hunter in trouble. Can he be staffed out if he's snare locked? Last second gets out of there. But this Orc army, man, is really bruised. Pocket Factory taken out quickly, and the Demon Hunter is coming back in again with the nice little staff play. Tinker in trouble, but he can't get staff locked either. However, staff, speaking of which, is on cooldown at the moment. Is this gonna be the second death? Is the Blade Master gonna die again? He's not gonna try to go with this around, and again, Fly's forced to run away from this.
Nice Cyclone again. This time the surround sticks, but the Tinker has to go away. Yeah, that's for sure. Here we go. It does stick. The mana burn comes in. No Windwalk, Fury Fire. There's no way he can get out of them. And that is the second kill on the Blade Master. Life is doing a phenomenal job in taking the heroes out of this game. And Fly calls for the GG. Life with the first upset in this winner bracket final. One step away from making it into the playoffs.
Wow. With the hero kills. That usually really isn't a factor in that matchup. Usually, if the Orc heroes are in danger of dying, they've lost already. Huh. Not this time, though. And Fly, playing not so super well, I would say, in that game. A few mistakes in there, and a lot of indecision. Going back, going forward, moving around, not accomplishing too much in those late game fights.
Yeah, exactly, and that is why I think the items are more important for the TC than they are on the Blade Master. That dude was an absolute beast, but he had 2 invul potions, one big, one small, but he didn't get a hero kill with it, and basically he did get a few talents from it, but that's it. Are you in an empty game? It's Amazonia again, man.
Huh? I mean, I was invited.
Yeah, weird, right? Maybe they realized they hosted the wrong map. There we go. Turtle Rock it is. We saw this before in Moon versus Fly. Fly succeeded there and got the win over Moon. Now he's with his back against the wall.
I think Fly wasted that greater invul super hard though. Went on the Demon Hunter, who could be staffed out, who did have an invul. I mean, instead of that, you go for the Beastmaster, he got the TP, so that one will be saved. Or you go for the Tinker, but that's a level 1 hero, you know, that doesn't matter too much. Maybe you should have just popped the invul and run down the talents. Maybe that's the best play. But yeah, going for the first hero, I don't believe was necessarily the perfect thing to do. Anyways, map number 2, Orc's map choice, and it is so often the case, it's gonna be Turtle Rock.
True that. This is Life's second GCS after GCS 4 last time, where he was eliminated in a group with Lin and Rudin, right? No, Foggy? He was eliminated by Lin though. I think it was 1-0 and Lin and Life. I'm not too sure. I have to look it up. But yeah, he was eliminated in the group stage. This time it looks a lot better for him, as he is 1 map away from making it into the playoffs. And the playoffs is where the money is as well. 19 years old, you can greatly use that $750 for just reaching the playoffs.
What would you have bought at 19 years of age?
A few bottles of corn. Yes.
What would you buy nowadays? More bottles of corn.
Nah, I would invest it, like, put it to the bank or something. Way more reasonable now.
Bring it to the bank. All right, Fly.
Bitcoin, maybe.
I hear those are a good idea. Good investment. All right, it is go time for our map number 2, Turtle Rock, and the specialty is occurring. We have close positions. This can make for a very interesting game. I would say it makes for a very scary game. You always have to consider that possibility of a base rush. Regardless if you're the Orc or the Night Elf, of course, pillage, raiders, siege damage, that's the danger there. And Burrows being so vulnerable against talents, that's the danger for the Orc. Or maybe.
Call me maybe?
Call me maybe. That's my favorite song, actually.
I think you won't be able to do that now without your phone.
Yeah. Goddamn phone. I think I dropped it in the taxi.
Yeah, I heard about that. So, Life is going for the Engine of War creep here. That means his base is exposed. If he would creep this first, then the Engine of War is there as a static defense. But now, Grunts and Blade Master can just easily walk in and try to hunt for some wisps. I think good opening for Fly then. But in the later stages, I think close position favors Life a bit, as talent reproduction is so much faster than Raider and Walker reproduction, so you can just push in waves and it fails and you reproduce and you push again, and then at some point the Orc won't be able to catch up and you get that final blow.
He's gonna be able to get to a level 2 pretty easily and pretty quickly with this fortunate spawn. Only able in the bottom left that the Night Elf can creep the ogres first and the trolls. Grubby always calls them, refers to the creep camp as the 3-3-3-3 creep camp. You know, when he talks about the creep camp, he talks about the levels.
Yeah, it's 3-3-2-2 though.
Ah, it's 3-3-2-2? I didn't even know. You see? I don't know about what creep levels creeps are. I know the Renegade, which is level 5, and the Enforcers. What level is the Gargantuan Sea Turtle, Neo?
7.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
How can you know that?
Just know that.
What level is the Troll Warlord?
6.
How do you know that? Like, seriously? And the Ogre Lord is 10, right?
Isn't he 7?
He must be stronger than the turtle though, right?
Not too much, it's chaos damage on the turtle.
Isn't the Ogre Lord also has chaos damage?
Oh, true that. Doesn't matter. Now, as Fly is going for the focus creep, big item there to be revealed, and of course the ward.
You're making me dizzy again, man.
I don't care. So, ooh, there's already a Demon Hunter in Fly's base. What I really want to check on the item here, another Watcher. Oh, Ring of Protection, that's bad, but the Demon Hunter's already here in Fly's exposed base. Cancels the burrow. Attack is still a long way, but if it stays this way, he can't go for a second hero and he can't go for more grunts. This is really dangerous. Fly with the aggression, so far overpowering Fly here.
And he's gonna lose the first peon. Could have been maybe microed a little bit sooner. Oh, but he's trapped! It's a trap!
And he doesn't have a staff, so he definitely is trapped there. Can't really fight out. Blade Master is coming in, but he is hurt. Needs a little more time. Oh, he opens it up. No, just a little bait. I wonder why he's not going for more regen. Little mistake by Fly. Now he goes into Windwalk without healing. So trades, does it really work that way? I'm not too sure. The Ring of Protection. Okay, he sold it immediately. But yeah, the trades do work. It's evasion first, by the way. And it pays off.
Alright. Probably not gonna let him die. I mean, what do you do when you let him die? Got nothing to do with 30 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but he's wasting time here. A nice reaction by Fly to come back into this. And again, this time, okay, he bought time for himself with getting hit until he has only 12 HP anymore. Usually I'd say it would be a waste of moon juice, but he has these 2 remaining, so it's alright. And he bought time because Fly only now can reproduce the burrows. It's gonna be a little late, I guess, and all the time without the burrows he's stuck with 1 grunt, so creeping is delayed.
Absolutely, and also the TC will be delayed, at least for a little bit. We once again see 3 archers, by the way, so always the turtle trick could be done. Isn't it too... It might even be too late now, though. You think until daytime they can kill that thing? I'm not sure. Yeah, going for the turtle in the middle is really risky, but if you go on the opposite side of the map, I think it's pretty unlikely that it's going to be scouted. But now the Blade Master is scouting the main base, going for the shop, and that should be enough damage for the cancel. Yeah,
with the grunt it is, and the base is open again, but with this low HP, can't dive in, that's for sure. Beastery is coming again. He positions it right in front of the stronghold, exposes it, just... The Spirit Lodge here is in danger, is safe. Beastmaster's coming, Quill Beast, he forgets to micro it a little. Is the Demon Hunter coming as well? Yeah, with archers it's gonna be a big push for life.
Yeah, and now with only 1 grunt, this is pretty tough of a defense. And both of them are half HP. This is gonna be an easy cancel on the bestiary. A lot of damage with these 3 archers. Of course it's too late for the lodge, but those grunts, especially the one that is half HP in a lot of danger. Oh, can you get this round? He doesn't even try to.
We saw this before, but nah, it's not really working. Beastmaster under a lot of pressure with the grunts. Oh, nice block there. Keeps the archer healthy, keeps the archers back. Blade Master's in trouble. The Quilbeast killed the heal self before. Has to use a potion already. TC is not there as the big meat shield and providing the aura. Speed scroll being used, and this Beastmaster could die, but it's really close. He would love to have a windwalk, but he was burned down, and the Beastie Boy dies there to the grunts. But the Blade Master's out of the fight, and there's still 3 Quilbeasts rocking the field.
Alright, but the demon can't go in there. He doesn't have a TP, doesn't have a staff, and getting that grunt for hero loss is absolutely not worth it, obviously.
But he has to stay there because as long as he's there, there's no beastry. And Ensnare is already delayed for such a long time.
Yep, that's true. Still a very awkward spot for Fly to be in, but I'm so surprised he didn't lose any of the grunts. He actually retained all of them, and at some point he only had 1, and that one was half HP, and now he has 4. which might be a little overkill.
But Life was focusing on the Blade Master a lot, and especially he sent the Quill Beast there when the Blade Master was here and he was attacking the Bestiary here. He sent the Quill Beast here to cancel the healing. Really cool move. And there, another attempt to get the Bestiary up, but one Quill Beast is not enough with that duration.
He could have definitely cancelled it. Maybe he's afraid of getting surrounded again. No tele staff, so you're not allowed to get surrounded. Blade Master, very fired up, saves the Archer surround. He gets the surround, that's the kill, right? Spirit Link makes him tanky, but not tanky enough. 4 units around sticks and he gets the kill and he doesn't get counter surrounded. Life finding the openings, but it's not over yet. This Beastmaster still in danger of getting surrounded. Everything's in danger of getting surrounded here, but in the end it will only be the Archer dying.
Oh boy, if Fly loses this, then it means one of Moon and Fly will not survive the group stage with Life. In my opinion, the least favorite in this group would be making it out, and he's in a phenomenal state. 30 supply, tier 3 is there, master training has just begun, and the Tinker is not far away. The TC at the same time is not even close to level 2. The Raider, the first one, is just coming out without end snare upgrade, and Walker do not have Adept. Plus, he has to revive the Blade Master. So much gold invested here. He has lumber problems, he's supply stuck currently. Everything is going according to plan for Life. It would be his biggest achievement in big tournaments like WCA and GCS.
Absolutely. This is a big map though, a lot of stuff to creep and a lot of good items to find. The Ogre Magi here are gonna drop one of those possibly. Last time it was a ring +3. Did he even keep that? He kept it for a long time, definitely. I'm sure if he sold it in the end. TC is gonna get level 2 from this, 2.5 in fact, and the Blade Master is finally back. That took some time. Oh, I really like the peon positioning here. Again, so important to get head start notice for when this base attack can come in. And already a level 2 Beastmaster now gonna be going for those burrows.
Class of attack +9, that will help him. He'll scroll an Invo Potion. Blade Master is there, only +2. Okay, will be +11. The shop is gonna go down though. There's no way he can hold this with the Clockwork Goblins helping his attack on the Tinker, but is there a staff on him? No. Oh, he pushes without a staff. Just Orb of Venom.
And the Greater Invo, he's not level 3 yet on the Demon. Good Shockwave. Is this gonna be the only one? He has mana for another. Only level 1, of course. But still, if you hit 2 very good ones, that's still nice. There's the mana, but it's like up. And another amazing Shockwave. Oh, TC in trouble though he has. The Invo. Also a Scroll of Healing. Gonna get Cyclone up again. Oh my god, is this another surround and another kill? With the Invo, probably can't really go for it. But everything's so hurt.
He needs a heal scroll. And he has one, but oh my god, the Blade Master will he be surrounded for the 3rd time. He doesn't have mana. Cyclone again, but Dispel from the Walker. So important to have him on the cost of a Raider though. And Fly is dwindling here. He needs to heal up and needs more mana and more reinforcements. What's the TC doing? He's fighting some Clockwork Goblins here that are trying to cancel the healing. Really nice. So he's still stuck in the orange and red HP range. And he's supply stuck again with his offensive burrow. So easy to take down by the talent. Life is playing this perfect, but also there's many mistakes by Fly in this game, which I totally did not expect, and he goes for more burrows, man. They're all gonna be homeless.
And the main force is just in the middle of the map, abandoning the base, and now the Blade Master. He sees the opening of perhaps killing the hero, but doesn't want to dive too deep. Now though, he's surrounded behind his own gold mine, almost surrounded at least, and he dies again. Blade Master falls. How is he supposed to win this fight? The talent, geez, and the Walker dies almost immediately with 2 volleys. And now, without the first hero, so many grunts in this battle as well. This is not a good army, and it's all hurt as well. Seems like Fly will be dropping down, or can he somehow make a miracle happen? Kills the last Walker. No more Walkers. And he's going for the TC right here. There is an invul on him. Alright, that surround didn't really work so much. He doesn't even care. Doesn't need the surround. It's the GG. Fly loses 2-0 to Life in the biggest surprise so far.
Really, man, this was absolutely phenomenal play by Life, executing it like he should, and I mean, I'm a little speechless of how this game went. Everything went wrong for Fly the entire game. Life controlling him so well. I mean, close positions, of course, not what you want to have as an Orc, but then you have to play a little differently than Fly did here, I think. And Life completely exposed the weaknesses of close position for Orc that way. And yeah, absolutely deserving in the playoffs here. As I said, biggest achievement today for Life. and a big surprise, as you said.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have either Fly or Moon eliminated here today. Or, of course, both. If Hawk starts a great run from the winner from the lower bracket semifinal, he's up against Moon now. Korea fighting for survival in the upcoming match.
And so is Russia. He's the only Russian to begin with, but he might, the federation might depart. Or it's gonna be Korea. That's gonna be our next match. We're gonna have a bit of a break, 10 minutes maybe, until that map starts. Until then, we go into a break and try to maybe get the sound to work.
Exactly. See you in a bit.